Harmony. It's nice to meet you. I am Tessa. Your husband Chris is always being nice to me and helping me out with things, you know? Nice to meet you, Tessa. I'm not sure I know a Tessa. Who are you, exactly? Oh, no one important, really. Just Chris's girlfriend. Excuse me? Me and Chris have been dating for a year now. You do know he doesn't love you anymore, don't you, honey? Why don't you just break up with him? Who'd want to stay in a loveless relationship like yours? Or are you scared of being alone? Is that it? Tragic. What the hell is this crap all of a sudden? Face it, your relationship's been dead in the water for months now. I find the fact that you guys didn't break up yet totally baffling. Oh wait, could it be because you have a kid together? Who do you think you are, messaging me out of the blue with all this stuff? Who do you think you are? None of this is any of your business. This is between me and Chris, and we'll discuss anything that needs to be discussed as a couple. I'm messaging you because Chris feels trapped and needed help to escape from your psycho clutches, you big dumb moron. Do you understand your position? What makes you think you get to tell me what to do? You're nothing but his lover. All you need to do is pay me the huge sum in compensation you're gonna owe me when I'm done speaking to my lawyer. You've got some nerve coming at me like this out of nowhere with your crazy demands. Exactly, which means all I have to do for this to be over is pay the compensation. We'll be done after that, right? Chris and I have been doing some serious thinking about our future. If paying you to go away is what it takes for us to be together, then it's a small price to pay. Is that so? Oh, by the way, honey, I think maybe you already knew this, but me and Chris are together right now. He fell asleep after eating my home-cooked meal made with love, care, and affection. Now he's passed out on the sofa with the biggest, happiest, cheesiest grin on his face. How are you even messaging me? Did you get my number off his phone while he slept or something? Chris always hated having his phone looked at, you know. Do you really think you have the right to go sneaking around behind his back like this? Don't worry, I get a pass. He told me there's no place he can feel comfortable and relaxed when he's there in that house with you. Apparently being here with me and my delicious food and messages is the only time he can decompress and be free of his cares and worries. So hurry up and break up with him so we can all be done with this. I don't need to hear any of this crap from you. You go poking your nose in where it's not welcome about things you don't understand, and you actually expect me to take you seriously? I know much more than you think I do, girl. For example, how you've done nothing but turn Chris down lately when it comes to steamy fun time between the sheets, right? You're supposed to be a married couple, but you can't even do the bare minimum in fulfilling your natural obligations as a wife? That poor man. It was only a matter of time before he cheated with you, treating him like that. You do realize this is all your fault, right? I don't have to listen to this. I'll talk to Chris about it later. Don't talk like that, Harmony. We're all in this together. Me and you are in the same position here, after all. We both want what's right for Chris, don't we? Me and you in the same position? You're making me want to vomit. Take that back. Oh, my poor baby. You're right. How could I have been so foolish? Okay, I take it back. Chris hates you so much he can't even bear to be in the same room with you, but he's madly in love with me. You're absolutely right. Our positions couldn't be any more different. You're trying to start a fight with the wrong person here, you know. If you want to say something to anyone, then it should be my husband. Of course I say things to your husband. I say all sorts of things to him when the two of us are alone in bed, dearie. But he did tell me you're frigid, so it's not like I'm lying. Did he really? Yes, so hurry the hell up and break up with him so he can finally be free of you. I know it'll be painful to let go given how possessive and neurotic you are, but you don't have to worry one bit, 'cause with me by his side, he's gonna be the happiest man on earth. That's some serious self-confidence you've got there. It's not like it's without good reason. He's really happy now, after all. There is the small issue of you guys having a daughter together, though. He told me about her the other day. Just make sure you don't give him custody of her, okay, honey? Chris and I will be making some babies of our own, so your little brat won't be needed. Don't worry, he definitely won't be getting custody of our daughter. Thank God for that. I'll be sending him home to get everything over with you tomorrow, so make sure you're ready to break up with him when he arrives. Harmony, are you gonna hurry up and file for the divorce or what? You move slower than paint dries. You again? Seriously? What am I supposed to do? I'm obviously gonna message you if you won't divorce him. I have circumstances of my own to deal with. Circumstances? Like what? Having no money? If it's the compensation, Chris said he's willing to pay whatever you claim from us. My circumstances are none of your business. Oh, yes, they are. I'm Chris's girlfriend. How could whatever's stopping you divorcing him and having him all to myself not be my business? I think you mean his lover. That might be what you call it from your position as a sad, jilted, jealous, bitter onlooker. But to me and Chris, who are head over heels in love with each other, we're boyfriend and girlfriend in every real sense of the word. Is that so? By the way, what do you think me and Chris are doing right now? I don't care. You say that, but I bet your imagination's running wild, isn't it? Okay, since you're raring to know, I'll tell you. Are you ready? Here it is. Me and Chris are taking a bath together. Isn't his habit of washing himself from the bottoms of his feet upwards cute? I have never known a guy who does this. Oh, wait, you did know about it, didn't you? You did used to take long romantic soaks in the tub together back when he didn't hate you, right? Is this why you messaged me? Wait a sec, Harmony, you're not feeling jealousy right now, are you? It would be super ironic if you were, 'cause you're the one who was cold and hostile towards him all the time. You have no right to feel like that after all this time. If you didn't want to lose him, maybe you shouldn't have driven him straight into my arms. I have nothing to say to you, Tessa. You are nothing to me. In that case, hurry up and get out of that house and let's all move on from this shit show. That's my plan, whether you tell me to or not, so you can keep your orders to yourself, thanks. I'm giving you orders because I don't believe you. Chris has money after all, right? To a broke loser like you, he was the perfect husband. That's why you've been unable to let go of him all this time, right? Wrong. What's more, you have a job, right? I never did understand that. Like, why would you work when Chris made more than enough money to provide for the both of you? I don't know what's getting into women these days. He told me, about how you were neglecting the household. How could you do that to your family when you have an elementary school-age daughter? That poor girl. If I was blessed with a rich husband like that, which I soon will be, I would have quit my job so I could be a stay-at-home housewife and focus on the home. That's great. Feel free to do whatever you like after we're divorced. Hurry up and frickin' divorce him then. I want to tie the knot on our anniversary next month. Is that so? I hope you make it in time. That depends entirely on you, dummy. I already told you Chris is willing to pay whatever you want in compensation, so what else could we possibly do to move things along? We're stuck here waiting for your slowpoke ass to get a move on. Hurry up and divorce him. An ugly cave troll with no reason to exist like you has no right to rob Chris of even another second of his time. You've stolen enough already. You really are crazy about my husband, huh? It's called love, honey. You wouldn't know. Really? I'm pleased my husband found himself a girl like you. Oh, what's this? Is someone bitter? What a sore loser. You're free to interpret it however you want. I will make one thing clear, though. You seem a little worried that I'm not going to divorce him. But I promise you, me and him are done, and we will be going our separate ways soon enough. Yeah, you're repeating yourself now. Just hurry up and get it over and done with so we can be free of you. Soon it'll be my turn to be happy. You, Miss Cave Troll, and your Cave Troll spawn daughter need to get out of that house pronto. Good morning, Harmony. We just registered to get married. All that awaits me and Chris now is a life of love, fulfillment, and happiness. Bye-bye, Papa. Huh? Papa? Papa? Bye-bye. Wait a sec. Is that Chris's daughter, Mia? Yep. Say bye-bye to Papa for me, okay? Oopsie. Sorry I stole your daddy, little girl. But your papa's gonna be real happy from now on, so you don't need to worry about him one bit. One thing's for sure, he'll be 1,000,000 times happier than he ever was with your mommy. Me and my mommy are the happy ones. Aw, you're just like her. I see you're a sore little loser, too. I bet you feel super sad and lonely deep down, though, right? It's okay, I understand. But you should know this was all your mommy's fault. She did this. My mommy didn't do anything wrong. Besides, I'm not sad or lonely at all. I guess you are still in elementary school. You're probably too young to understand why this is all your mom's fault. Don't treat me like a kid. I'm in grade 3 already, so I understand plenty. Life's gonna be hard for you from now on, you hag. Hag? I'm nothing of the sort. I'm a hell of a lot younger than your mother, that's for sure. She's got skin like a leather sofa. You're still older than me. Well, sure, of course I am. You're a kid. Whatever. I need you to tell your mom something for me. Can you do that? Tell her your papa just married the love of his life. Besides, your daddy doesn't ever want to see you again, so you better make damn sure you never try to come visit him. Do I make myself clear, you little brat? Well, I don't want to see him either, so there. You really are like your mother, you poor thing. My daughter isn't poor, and she doesn't need your sympathy. Oh, are you back, Harmony? Were you so shocked you had to force your kid to reply to me? She picked up my phone and replied of her own accord while I was on the toilet, that's all. But, wow, Tessa, those messages, I am speechless. The fact you think that's any way to speak to a child tells me all I need to know about you. Why? Because I told her dad never wants to see her again? But it's the truth. What would you do, have me lie? We couldn't have her holding on to false hopes of having a relationship with her dad again and showing up out of the blue. So I figured the kindest thing to do was to give it to her straight. Think about it. You'd be in an awkward spot yourself if she told you she wanted to see him, right? If she wanted to meet her dad, I'd let her. But to be honest, I think she's better off without that lying, cheating lowlife in her life. Your little girl was putting on a brave face just like you. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. A brave face? No, that's what she really thinks. Is it really? I have my doubts. In any case, it's time for me to enjoy my newfound happiness. Thanks for everything, bitch. Charming. If anything, I should be the one thanking you. Huh? I'm really grateful to you, as is my daughter. Thanks to you, she and I can finally be happy. Happy? You're about to plunge into the depths of hell and poverty together. What could possibly be happy about that? The words happiness and single mother household do not go together. I don't know what your definition of happiness is, but me and Mia are very happy right now. Wow, you really are intent on putting on that bold front right until the very end, huh? Pathetic. If you ask me, this is probably the kind of thing Chris doesn't like about you. Listen, babe, I'll tell you what. Here's some advice for free. If you really want to be happy like I am, then you need to start working harder to be loved. My sage words are probably wasted on a beat-up old hag like you, but oh well, I tried. Harmony, you have to help me. I don't know what to do. Huh? Who are you? It's me, Tessa. We were messaging all the time a little while ago. Surely you remember me. Sorry, I deleted all unnecessary contacts, so I don't know who you are. Oh, come on. I know there's no way you'd forget. You know why I'm messaging you like this, don't you? Sorry, I have absolutely no idea. It's about Chris. He was so kind at first, but he turned into a different person as soon as we got married. I barely recognize him now. He even hits me sometimes when he drinks, and that's not all. He's in debt. Yep. I see you finally met my real ex-husband. He always did have a habit of spending twice what he earned. Wait, what? You knew the whole time? Why didn't you tell me? I had no idea he was like this. He's a man with two faces. You're probably better off giving up on him. Believe me, I want to, but he threatened to post naked pictures of me online if I ever leave him. He won't let me stay at my parents'. He won't even let me talk to my friends. I feel so trapped. Oh my God, Harmony, you have to help me. Yep, that sounds about right. With me, he threatened to hurt our daughter if I ever disobeyed him. He only seems like a good guy on the surface. When I told people what he was doing to me, he started spreading rumors that I was mental and needed to be institutionalized. He made everyone think I was crazy. That's who he really is. I can't live like this. When I said I wanted to become a stay-at-home housewife, he punched me in the face. He said I had to work forever. Yep, same here. He was adamant I worked as many jobs as possible because he couldn't keep up with his debt repayments on just his salary alone. As you well know, he's as irresponsible with money as they come. His spending is so out of control, he doesn't stop at the money he owns either. After going into so much debt, the loan sharks started refusing him. He started shoplifting and selling the stuff he stole to people on the streets in the rough parts of town. Oh my God, this is why you said you and Mia were happy back when we were messaging before, isn't it? Yep. I was worried you might figure out what I was hinting at back when you saw my daughter's replies and escape while you still had a chance. But it would appear you interpreted it differently and proceeded to march blindly into an abusive relationship with one of the biggest scumbags ever to walk the face of the earth. I can't tell you how grateful I am for freeing me and my daughter from that psycho's clutches. Thanks, Tessa. Thanks to you, me and Mia can finally live in safety with happiness and peace of mind. I don't need a scumbag like that in my life. Oh my God, you guys can have him back. Nope, we don't want him. We are absolutely never having anything to do with him again for as long as we live. I tolerated 10 long years under the same roof as him. Why would I willingly go back to that after finally escaping? I'm so sorry. I was in the wrong all along. I'm sorry for all those arrogant, hurtful things I said to you and your daughter. Please, I'm begging you. You have to help me. I just got married. This should be the happiest time of my life. And yet, here I am in the depths of hell, and you're the only person I can talk to about it. I'm scared, Harmony. So scared. I have no idea what he'll do to me if I try talking to my parents about this, let alone the cops. Scary, isn't it? You understand how I feel, don't you? I know what it feels like to be subjected to Chris's abuse, but I have no idea what made you so desperate to be with a man like him that you were willing to have an affair to obtain him. Plus, I'll never forget the horrible things you said to my daughter. I only said that in self-defense. Besides, it's not like your daughter cared about him, so she wasn't upset at all, right? No harm done. That she wasn't upset isn't the point. The point is that you told her her dad never wanted to see her again precisely because you thought it would upset her. But the truth of it is, we're the ones who never want to see him again. I'm so sorry. I'll apologize to Mia, too. Just give me a chance, please. I need you to help me come up with a way out. Why would I help the woman my husband had an affair with? Because if not for me, you would never have been able to escape. Sure, that may be true, but you still said it was my fault he cheated. You still gave me live updates on the affair to make sure I got hurt as much as possible. You went out of your way to insult, harass, and abuse me at every opportunity. You only have yourself to blame for the mess you're in now. You made your bed, now lie in it. So what are you saying, that I carry on being his slave and human punching bag? I'm sorry to say it, Tessa, but that's what's best for me and my daughter, so yes. Oh my God, you are heartless. You're human trash. So as long as you're all right, that's all that matters, even though I'm in such a desperate situation? I couldn't give a single solitary heck about what happens to the low-life, gutter-crawling whore my husband was screwing behind my back. But I only went with him because he tricked me. I thought you were going to be happy when you married my ex-husband. I thought my daughter and I were going to plunge into the depths of hell together. I thought a single-mother household could never be happy. You did say all those things, didn't you? I take it all back. I was foolish and short-sighted. Please, I'm begging you. If you know of any way I can escape from Chris, I need you to tell me. Let's see. Aha! I know. Maybe if you put up with the abuse for 10 years, he'll get bored of you once you lose your youth and good looks. Just pray that when he does, he'll toss you aside and move on to someone else. Who knows? When you do, you might end up getting a bunch of weird messages from his deranged lover. After that, I blocked Tessa, resolving to put that dark period in my life behind me once and for all. She did message me from another number a few times, begging for help, seemingly genuinely terrified about what my psycho ex-husband might do to her next. But I couldn't risk him getting wind of the fact we'd been messaging each other and come after me again, so I just ignored her. I don't have an ounce of sympathy for Tessa. I have no obligations to help her, and I can't risk that lunatic Chris setting his sights on me again after everything he's put me through during those long 10 years. My ex-husband really is a crafty, evil human being. Something tells me that now that he has Tessa in his clutches, he won't be letting her go for a very, very long time. He owes crazy amounts of money and debt repayments, too, so between constantly being forced to work and being abused every time she comes home, far from happiness, a life of misery and despair is all that awaits her. He already forced her to cover all the compensation he owed me, so it seems she really is set to plunge to the depths of financial hell alongside him. As for me and my daughter, we moved out of town immediately after the divorce. Where did we go, you ask? Nuh-uh, that's a secret. But I can assure you it's somewhere Chris will never, ever be able to find us. But just to be safe, I went to the cops with proof of everything he'd done to me and had a restraining order put out against him. I can't tell you how grateful I am that me and my daughter are finally free of his abuse and exploitation. And I'll do everything in my power to ensure that we never have to live that life again. Now, Mia smiles more than ever, and she's loving every single day of her life. I'm committed to making her as happy as possible. And you know what? I have a feeling things can only get better from here on out. She and I are going to make so many fun memories together that, before long, she won't even remember her low-life ex-dad.